Older men seduce young women like this. Leave your like on the video my love, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new advice. Do this to help the channel continue to grow. If you have previously been in a relationship and are newly single, it can be very daunting to actually step back into the dating world and navigate your way through all the different personalities and measure up to others' expectations. Especially if you are an older gentleman and the dating pool seems to be full of younger women, most men would probably tap out, walk away afraid that they're not going to get anywhere with the younger ones. But don't do that. I'm here to tell you that the one thing you think would hold you back is more than likely one of the most important things a lot of younger women look for in your age. So we've done some research, and it turns out that a lot of younger women will actively seek out older men when looking for someone to date for several reasons. And one of the most common reasons why they don't end successfully is because the man believes he doesn't stand a chance and walks away before she can get a chance to speak with him. But how would you know if a younger woman likes you? Well, we've figured out some signs for you to look out for that will pinpoint if you are in their eye line or not. So settle down and listen up. These are the signs for you to be looking out for. Like and subscribe. Time. Once you've gotten past the initial getting to know someone stage of dating, you've found out what kind of personality they have and make a decision if you think that you would work well together. It's at this point a woman will start to initiate the next stage, and that is dating and hanging out. So picture this. You were texting a new lady in your life, and you say, "Oh, I've just gotta run to the store to get XYZ, and almost immediately she comes back with, "I love doing errands. Can I come with you?" This is the biggest green flag you will ever get, and it comes to seeing if a woman has feelings for you. Something as simple and mundane as running errands is so fun for a woman who likes you because she just wants to spend time with you. Whether she waits for you to ask her to hang out or if she hits you with, "So what are your plans today?" She's scoping and searching to see if you are available to spend time with her. The more you interact with someone and feel them out to get involved, the more talking to them becomes part of your daily routine. You send a good morning text as soon as you wake up, and they are the last person you speak to before you go to bed. It's quite natural to progress like this, and pretty soon you will become the go-to person for her everything. So if you start to notice that you are the first person she comes to when she has a problem or when something has happened at work and she wants to have a good gossip about it, or even just to call you while she's on her way home from work, you are the go-to person. The more she opens up to you about anything and everything, the more feelings she has for you and feels more and more safe with you. It's a massive green flag, and this is great news for you, date. There is not one woman on this planet that would tell you she doesn't like to go on a date to be able to spend quality time with someone who you have feelings for and to be able to talk, do an activity, eat, whatever it is you're planning to do on the date sounds like a great idea. If you are worried that maybe a younger woman doesn't have feelings for you, then pay close attention to how she reacts to being asked out on a date, or even better, pay attention to how she tries to initiate a date without you actually asking. She'll do this by asking you about your availability for that day or asking if you have any plans. This is because she might be a little nervous to ask straight away if you want to go on a date because you might say no, because she's a lot younger. The same reason why you think she would say no to you. Apart from being her go-to person for general everyday conversations, once a younger woman has feelings for you, she will come to you for all types of advice. This could be advice on her career, advice about a problem she might be having with a friend, or a problem that she could be having with a member of the family. The point being is that she trusts you enough to come to you and believes that your advice would be beneficial for her. So she is prepared to drop her guard and let you see her in some really vulnerable situations. And I know, it might seem a little bit weird to think that you're going to be a little bit like a therapist for her, but it's important to understand that this is a good sign because it means that she feels like the experience you have had in your life puts you in a good position to be able to guide her. Younger guys. When younger guys get to a certain age, they come to the realization that a lot of guys their own age aren't what they are looking for in a relationship. Young guys love to play mind games in order to feel masculine and powerful, whereas a lot of women don't have the time or the effort to play these games and just find themselves walking away before anything can happen. You'll know if the lady that you are talking to feels like this because she will go out of her way to make it known that she has no interest in guys her own age. You will hear her say something along the lines of, "Ugh, these guys are more like boys than men," or "I feel like I'm babysitting the guy in my class because of this and this and this." Anything they can say to highlight the guy's age and then link it to immaturity, just as her way of subconsciously telling you that she prefers older guys and only has eyes for them. They only have eyes for guys like you, so use this to your advantage. Isn't it funny how your age is probably one of the biggest insecurities when it comes to branching out and wanting to date younger women, but it's also the exact reason why younger women are actively seeking older men like you out? You think you are out of the game because you are older than her, but by all means, she is coming straight for you because you are older. Now, don't get me wrong, every woman has her own personal preference when it comes to who she wants to date and obviously the reasons behind it, but the point is not to write yourself off because of something so minor like your age, your height, your hair color, etc. Something you consider to be a turn-off could actually be a huge turn-on for a lovely lady. The ladies your age may be looking for a younger guy, but the younger girls are looking up to the daddies and the experience against guys just like you. Hopefully, now that you know the signs that younger women will do when they are interested in the older men, you will be able to spot them and do with the information well as you please. With every sign that you can spot, a little more confidence will grow inside you, and you'll be able to ask around on the first date knowing that she is very much into you too. And as always, there may be some signs that we have not covered throughout this video. So for the ladies that are listening, like always, go to the comment section below, add any tips and tricks that you feel are important for the guys to know. Maybe there's a sneaky trick that you do to let the older guys know that you are into them. Maybe one of your girlfriends has taught you how to flirt with an older guy and get them to ask you out. So why not share it with the rest of us? The more information these guys know, the more confident they will feel in themselves about their age, and entering the dating scene won't feel as scary as what they think it will, which also means the more dates available for us ladies as well. So with all the information we've given you under your belt, get on out there and start asking the right things to secure that date. Happy dating! If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Younger women do this when hitting on older men. Men will miss these. Have you ever found yourself second-guessing if the dynamics in your friendship have shifted, but you're not too sure? Maybe your friend has started flirting with you, but you don't really know if she's flirting with you or if she's just being extra nice because you've never noticed it before. Or maybe you are sadly oblivious to her hitting on you and just presume because you are older than her, she couldn't possibly ever be flirting with you. I mean, why would she? You're an older man, so that rules you out, doesn't it? Not at all. You need to remember that women love older men for several reasons. So please don't go around beating yourself up because you are in a different age bracket. So instead of canceling yourself out of the game before the whistle has even blown, settle down and listen to the coach. When a woman is hitting on you, she will do one of the following things to get noticed by you. So are you ready? Let's pay attention and start ticking off the list as we go along, because maybe she's been hitting on you for so long and sadly, you've not even noticed this. So let's dive in deep. Like and subscribe. Wear red. For centuries past and most probably for centuries to come, the color red will always be associated with sexuality and lust. It's something that is ingrained in almost every romantic comedy, novel, and Hollywood movie. The woman puts on a sexy red dress, and all of a sudden, the guy cannot take his eyes off of her. Well, this is also something that women will do in real life too. Wearing the color red can be subtle, like wearing red lipstick or having red nail varnish on. Or it could be as bold as that red dress and red heels. When a woman is trying to get a man's attention, she knows that the color red to him is like a red flag to a bull. Smell nice. Our sense of smell is very important in our everyday lives. If we smell food that does not agree with us, then our taste buds instantly dislike it, and we don't want to eat it. Now, this is why women will make sure that the perfume they are using smells sweet and sexy at the same time when they are trying to hit on older men. Because when you smell nice, people will be able to take a whiff of what you have sprayed before they even look at you. And if they have smelled something sexy or sweet on you, then subconsciously, a person decides if you are attractive before they even look at you. Now, the good thing about our sense of smell is that it is often linked to memories and emotions too. So once the brain has linked your scent to a good memory the two of you share, every time you smell something similar, your brain will start producing happy hormones and replaying good memories that the two of you share together. Confidence. Older men love a confident woman who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to go and get it. So even if they don't feel confident, a lot of women will pretend to be confident through their body language, their posture, and their gestures in hopes that it will capture your attention. Now, the more you pretend to be confident, the more your mind starts to believe it, until you actually feel confident in real time. A confident woman will walk with her shoulders back, her heads up, make eye contact with all of those that make contact with her. Maturity. When a woman is trying to hit on an older guy, she will go out of her way to show her level of maturity in hopes that he will see it and want to date her. Now, a lot of younger women fear that older men won't like them if they appear too mature for their age because no guy wants to feel like he's babysitting his partner, right? So she will over-exaggerate her maturity so that it screams, "I'm mature," at him. And if she feels like he understands her level of maturity and it matches his or is above another younger woman, then she has a better chance of him flirting back and wanting to date her. Flirting. Let's talk about flirting. Women flirt in all kinds of different ways, so let's try to break it down for you. Some women will openly flirt with compliments and all of those girly gestures that you see in the cheesy romantic movies. She will compliment your looks, compliment your muscles, your personality, anything that she thinks is attractive, she will compliment you on. So an example of this could be, "Oh my gosh, your arms are huge. I love them." Some women flirt more subtly, which is down to their confidence level. So she will often bat her lashes and giggle a few times, acting coy because we all know guys love a shy woman. Although women flirt in different ways, it will be a bit obvious that she's flirting, so don't stress too much about trying to identify it. Touching. A lot of younger women will try to hit on you in little ways that can be masked by other things in case the feeling isn't mutual, and then she has that escape route to back her up. So she will find a way to touch you when she's around you. She will sit beside you whenever the opportunity presents itself and use this close proximity to reach her hand out and touch your arm from time to time. This alerts your subconscious that she's very close, and by touching you, she is kind of closing that gap between the two of you, building a bridge for you to cross. Acknowledge. When a woman is trying to hit on you, she will first start by addressing the elephant in the room, the age gap. Now, she will do this to make you aware that she acknowledges the age difference, but also to let you know that this is not a concern for her, because let's be real, if it was a concern, well, she just wouldn't bother trying to hit on you or talking to you at all in some cases. So by acknowledging the age gap, she hopes to alleviate your worries in regards to this and settle any overthinking that may occur, because could you imagine how awkward and on edge you both would feel if you kind of just skated over the subject, too afraid to ever bring it up? Advice. A woman will come to you for advice when she is trying to hit on you because this is an easy way to start a conversation. Asking for help is a big thing for a lot of people. So when she makes the effort to come to you and ask what she should do in a situation, remember this is a big deal for her. Now, not only is she saying that she values your opinion and respects your advice, but subconsciously she acknowledges the age gap and respects it too. It's the age gap and your years of experience that give her the feeling of security to ask for your advice, because the advice you give her will stem from your own experiences and lessons you have learned, not from what you've read online. Simply knowing the ways a woman will try to hit on you should make the process a lot smoother for the both of you. For you, you will be able to spot the signs early on and flirt back or let her know that you don't feel the same if that's the case. And for her, she won't feel frustrated that you're not getting the hints. Sometimes women can feel like they are wasting their time because some men are oblivious of the hints and flirting techniques being used on them. So they often give up and move on. But hopefully, with now having these techniques under your belt, you will be able to notice when she's flirting with you. And we know and understand that the dating scene can be intimidating for older guys. So being able to tell if a woman is hitting on you should give you the confidence boost that you need to make a move like a jump start before a big race. Now, of course, each woman is different. So the way one may hit on you may be very different to another. But these are basic techniques used across the board, kind of like a skeleton. And every woman will add her own limbs and muscles to the skeleton to create a body that's unique to them. Ladies, we're asking you to pay attention to these signs as well and techniques to help us and the guys watching by letting us know if there are any other techniques you have used. Now, the more information we have that we can share with our older guys, then realistically the better it is for us ladies when it comes to dating. Because imagine how much easier it is to build a house when you have the correct supplies and tools. So please leave us a comment below with your own techniques and let's get this list growing. And of course, everyone, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel too so that you never miss another tips and tricks video again. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. 14 signs a younger woman is interested in you. Don't miss this. A lot of older guys just presume that younger girls wouldn't be interested in them, so you end up putting yourself on the bench before the whistle is even gone, isn't that right? But what if I told you that your age could be the first reason why a lot of younger women are actually interested in you? Would that pique your interest? How about some signs for you to look out for that clearly show when a younger woman is interested? Interested? Of course, let's get into it, shall we? Like and subscribe. The eyes, it's a sign that she's interested in you if you have her full attention. Now, she might lock her eyes with yours for a moment or two before averting her gaze. These are both encouraging indications that she wants to connect. Now, if you notice her casting a glance your way from across the room, that's another positive sign. Hold her gaze if you want to float back. Does it seem like she's not paying you her full attention because she frequently glances away? She could be bored, uneasy, or wishing she was somewhere else. If she's doing that, in this case, try to engage her in conversation and see if you can pique her interest. If she continues to seem disinterested, it might just be best to move on and find someone who is more receptive to your advances. Close. If a woman finds a reason to touch you, she probably likes you. If you are with other people, she might stand close to you or brush up against you. Try touching her arm for a brief moment while you're talking. If she doesn't request much physical contact, she'll react, and you can tell if she likes you or not by how she reacts. Now, if you did a great job, she would be grinning without withdrawing backward. If she finds you attractive, you might even notice that she starts to initiate more physical contact. Keep flirting and continue to assess her response. If she doesn't smile but doesn't also move away, now of course, make sure to respect her boundaries and space. If she does pull away, initiated hangouts, she likely likes you if she's open to hanging out all of the time. Now, everyone is busy, right? So it's completely understandable if your friends occasionally don't feel like hanging out. However, if you consider the fact that this young lady always agrees to your plans, she clearly enjoys your company. It's possible that she sees you as just a friend, but if you want to find out if there is some potential for something more, try asking her out on a date and see how she responds. Communication, of course, is key in every relationship. There may even be just a tiny spark. Responsive communication, she is also responsive to texts and social media messages due to availability. Continue talking so you can establish a stronger bond. Body language, she will keep her arms uncrossed and turned to face you. She probably won't even be aware that she's doing these things because a lot of body language is very subtle. She may lean in slightly in your direction or angle her legs and her shoulders towards you. If she likes you, crossing her arms and legs typically like this displays a bit of distance. It indicates she's withdrawing from you and feeling a little bit exposed. Now if she is displaying open body language, follow the cues. Mirroring is a technique that demonstrates to her that you are open to her as well. Though it's important to remember that body language can vary from person to person and culture to culture, so it is essential to be aware of these differences. Additionally, paying attention to other nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, tone of voice, can provide further insight into someone's thoughts and their feelings. The smile, if a young woman likes you, she will typically smile widely. Because some people do find it difficult to conceal their emotions, she might grin widely at you and she can't help it. This indicates that she enjoys being around you and that you make her happy. If she's flirting with you, she might also give you a subtly expressive half smile. Although, yeah, I know, it may seem cliché, people actually bat their eyes when they are flirting. A young woman is likely to like you if you can see her eyelashes flickering in your direction. However, it's important to note that not all women flirt in the same way, so they may not exhibit these exact behaviors. It's always best to communicate openly and directly with someone to understand their intentions and feelings towards you. Pitch, if her pitch drops, it might be a flirty move. When they are attracted to someone or feeling just a little bit romantic, some women speak in a low husky voice. This is because a lower pitch is associated with femininity and can be seen as a way to appeal more attractive to potential partners. However, it's important to note that not all women use this tactic, and it should not be assumed that a woman is flirting solely based on the pitch of her voice. If you have any interest in her, you might even discover that you do this as well. She might also deliberately lower her voice just a teeny bit, sure, get closer to her, and you can see what she's exactly saying. Maturity, she wants an older man with more life experience. If she complains about how immature guys her age are, she doesn't want to deal with all that immature behavior that most guys her age may be doing. She wants maturity. So listen out for the times that she expresses that she just hates having to hang out with immature guys. If she's kind of giving immature guys this dig, that's your sign she likes you. Enjoy. If she enjoys your company, she'll be glad and joyful when you are together. She might like you if she acts vivacious or seems to light up. She might enjoy your jokes or just speak with great enthusiasm. Assuming she says something like, "Wow, I'm so happy you came to visit, this is great," she's clearly flirting with you if she does that. A girl may smile even if she's not interested in you, but it probably won't be a broad grin and it may not even reach her eyes. She probably isn't interested if she kind of smiles awkwardly and artificially. The initiation. There is a good chance that this woman likes you if she initiates conversations with you on a regular basis. She always tries to find you so that she can talk to you. Now, it's important to pay attention to her body language and see if she seems interested in what you have to say. Additionally, you could try initiating conversations with her as well to see if she responds positively. This demonstrates that she enjoys being around you and that she finds the conversations interesting and thought-provoking. The future. She may be drawn to you because of your security. There are many reasons why younger women might want to date an older guy. You're more mature, financially secure, and relationship experienced. She may be interested in a future with you if she starts talking about her goals in life or starts asking about your background. She might be trying to figure out if you guys share the same values. For instance, if she talks to you about how much she loves her job or education. Women always think about the next 3 steps in their lives. We can't help it. So if she likes you, this is a good sign she really is thinking about the future together with you. Character. Your kindness or patience may pique the interest of a young woman. As you get older and have gotten more comfortable with yourself, she probably appreciates that. She might find it appealing, for instance, if you have better emotional control than most of her peers. She may compliment your smile, which is great, but if she also mentions how responsible and mature you are, that could mean a lot more. It's important to remember that age doesn't really define maturity, so don't assume that just because you're older you automatically have this advantage. Keep being kind and patient, but also be yourself and let your personality shine through. Ultimately, it's your character and how you treat others that will make a lasting impression on her. Dress up. She is attempting to impress you. If she has made more effort to look good, she might be sporting a cute new outfit or using a slightly different makeup look. Pay attention to the way she has styled her hair as well. Is she attempting new looks in an effort to catch your eye? She might even ask your opinion of her appearance or her outfit. She's really trying to get your attention by doing this. Now, younger women often feel more confident in their bodies than the older woman, and this will show through their fashion choices. When she asks if you like her outfit, she's asking you if you think she looks confident and sexy. Thoughtful. The ways that young women accomplish this can vary. You never know if she will hear what you say and later recall it. For instance, she might have purchased one of your albums after hearing that you liked a particular band. She values you and is interested in your life if she takes time to do something kind for you. She wants you to notice and like her, as indicated by all these small hints taken collectively. Though this shows that she's a great listener and pays attention to the things you say, which can be a great quality in any relationship. It also suggests that she may have feelings for you and is trying to impress you through her actions. Jealousy. If this woman, whether a waitress or a coworker, becomes envious when she overhears all the girls talking to you, there's a chance that she actually likes you. She perceives them as encroaching on her property and considers this to be a threat. Because she has you in her sight, she doesn't want you to like anyone else. Young women are still trying to process their emotions in healthy ways and may need just a little bit more guidance in that area. Hence why getting jealous comes well easy to them. 15 secret signs she likes you but she's hiding her feelings for you. Hey there, welcome back. My name is Pamela Raquel, and today's video is all about the secret things that a lady will do if she likes you but she's trying to hide those feelings. So if you want to find out the types of things she says, the way she acts, the different types of behavior, then this is the video for you. So before we start, give us a huge like and subscribe to the channel. That would make my day. And let's get ready for the video. Sign number 1, she is always going to want to spend her time with you. Now, this is going to be her joking about going on a holiday together in the next 6 weeks or lingering around you at work. She's gonna make those conversations with you drag out so much, and it kind of feels a little bit awkward. She is literally infatuated by you. And if you feel like, why is she talking to me about the staples on my desk? This is really strange. The hidden agenda is she just wants to talk to you because, well, she fancies you. She acts very nervous around you. Someone that fancies you that is willing to hide those emotions is always going to be stuck in a phase of, I like them, I want to show them that I like them, but then I've got to pull back. And it's these moments where you might do something which makes them think, I think he might like me, and then they get all nervous. Or they just get nervous because they want to be basically their best self to impress you. It could be a fact that they say something that maybe they tried to say with a nice funny way but it didn't come out funny, it was probably a little bit awkward. Then you're gonna expect to see her blushing. But in general, she's gonna get nervous around you just because you overwhelm her with your amazing handsomeness and how amazing you are. You're gonna see that she's blushing, she's gonna be fidgeting, and kind of swaying back and forth like this. But also, she's gonna stumble on her words a lot. So pay attention. Her friends know about you. Now, if she says to you, I was talking about you the other day to Becky, then pay attention. Or if a random group of girls adds you on Facebook and then later you realize, hang on a second, the mutual friend is actually the girl that I think likes me, this is not a coincidence. Their friend group knows who you are, and they have, well, how do I say this nicely, they have definitely stalked all of your social media profiles. They have scrolled back to those really embarrassing school pictures. They know everything about you because they want to make sure that you are the best person to date their friend. She gives you her full attention. You are going to notice this in person when she talks with you. She's always looking into your eyes, she's removing the distractions around her, her whole body is pointed towards you. And if you are unsure if she is showing you some open flirty body language, observe how she acts around you. Does she change her behavior and personality? Perhaps she is business casual with the work friends, but then around you, she's more bubbly, she's more chirpy, and a lot more flirty. She does small caring things. This is very subtle but very important. She may offer to make you a cup of tea when she gets one. She might start buying you small gifts. She possibly sends you videos online, she tags you in so many things. She's basically giving you small gifts, even if it's just a tag of a funny meme. She wants to share some amazing emotions with you, well, because she fancies you, of course. The over-complimenting. I need you to be ready for this. Expect a whole bucket load of compliments. She's gonna know your worth and she wants to tell you. Maybe she's consistently saying to you, go and pursue your goals, go and pursue your dreams. You are amazing, she believes in you, she supports you. And if you get a new haircut, she will be the first person to notice. She's going to tell you if that color looks good on you. She's going to say, wow, that was a really good thing that you said in the presentation, you were so smart, you were so humorous as well, I really enjoyed it. Remember, she's not going to go overboard with this where she's going to say, you are handsome. She's going to do it very subtly as if she can play it off, because remember, she's going to flirt with you but then pull back and do as much, well, as little as she can to really hide those feelings. But if you are paying attention to these signs, you would definitely know and clock on when she is doing something of a flirty nature. Remember at the start of the video I said that she is going to want to hang out with you all the time? Well, she's going to text you a lot more. But one thing you've got to be looking out for is the emojis. She's gonna message you as much as she can, even if it's work-related chatter. Watch out for the humor that she injects into it and also the emojis. And a girl that is overexpressing her emotions with emojis is a girl that is wanting to really show you how she feels because this is her connecting with you. She fidgets or plays with objects. Now, a big tell can be she's twirling her hair around her finger. But if she is hiding this and being very cautious not to do that behavior, you are going to notice her fiddling with something else. She could be constantly clicking her pen, she could be rustling her clothes a lot. She's admiring her hands a lot when she's got her nails painted. She's going to do something which comes across as nervous fidgeting. But remember, she's not going to do the hair twirl because she thinks that's too obvious. She is hyper-aware of your feelings. A girl that is interested will begin the nurturing phase, and it's where, as women, well, we want to be there for the person that we fancy. And if you tell her a sad story or something negative, she's gonna be overly expressive. She will ask if you need anything, give you a hug, give you advice, or she will be overjoyed at your happiness. If she thinks she's done something to upset you or offend you in any way, then expect her to sincerely apologize. She's going to be monitoring your actions and words all of the time to try and figure out if you like her back. So if she thinks that you are even in the slightest bit of unhappiness, emotions, or you are feeling a little bit angry, she's gonna do anything that she can to put you back into the happiness state. She gives you girlfriend vibes. This one, pay attention. It will accidentally happen. Does she talk to you like a girlfriend would, be very sincere? Or does she really tune into your needs and offers to do something to help you out? For example, it could be that she offers to pick up your dog from the vets, it could be she offers to do your food shopping for you. These are types of behaviors and actions that you would expect from a girlfriend. And naturally, she wants to lean into you and have that relationship. And there's going to be moments where she will do something and you will think, in a second, that's kind of breaching the friendship status we have. And that is her breaking that boundary to kind of pretend that she is actually your girlfriend. So watch out for it. She leans into you when she's talking with you. Now, around us, we have a personal circle. And when someone steps into it, we feel a bit angry, possibly aggressive, or a little bit like, get out of my personal circle, go away. We reserve this very tight intimate space around us for those people that we get intimate with. And obviously, if she likes you, she's going to cross that boundary quite a lot. She might walk past you and go to grab something off the shelf, and then you realize that she's kind of in your way. She's going to do a lot of breaking that boundary. She might touch you often, she might possibly take some cat fur off your blazer. She's going to do something where she enters but then leaves quite suddenly. So pay attention to this and don't get this confused with she's just a touchy-feely person, because we all know it's a little bit weird, isn't it, to go into someone's personal circle when they aren't actually your partner? You know, I hate to break this one to you, but she's going to overcompensate how funny you are. She's going to find you absolutely hilarious. Now, we all know that the corny, the cringy, and the dad jokes would make any girl's eye rolled. But when you say them to her, she is literally rolling around on the floor in a fit of laughter. Now, she's trying to say to you subconsciously, oh my gosh, you are hilarious, we have a great connection right now, let's date, let's get married, let's go all the way. Okay, I've got to share this one. She's going to test you to see how you feel, also known as she's acting cold and distant to see if you will chase her. If she feels that potentially there's a bit of a spark going on, she's going to be all over you 1 second, be really sweet and amazing to you, and then all of a sudden she just backs away, and you probably think, wow, is she having a bad day? What have I done? Have I said something to offend her? Doesn't mean you've actually done something wrong. It's just her pulling away to see how you react. Now it makes sense, because if you were interested in her, if you picked up on that distance, you're going to want to reach out and rekindle. And then she thinks, ah, he does like me, I do have the power. However, if you don't even notice she's pulled away, then she definitely knows you're not interested. This social media stalking. If she constantly likes your pics, she talks about the things that you have done at the weekend that you posted up on the gram, it's a good sign she does fancy you. You might even get her consistently liking your photos, but she doesn't take things any further. She won't comment, she won't tag you in anything. That's her basically saying, I'm going to aggressively like all of your pictures on Instagram so that you know that we have a good connection, that I do like you, but I'm not going to comment because commenting on a picture, well, then you will definitely know that I like you. Notice her reaction around other potential dates. Does she act differently when you are around other girls or if you are talking about other girls? Does her persona change? This is usually when that cold and distant version of her actually kicks in. She may start to talk badly about those girls to kind of say they are not good enough for you, forget them. If she portrays jealousy in any way or she tries to physically get you away from these girls and suggest you cancel plans with them, take this as a fact that she does really like you. And there we go, we've reached the end of the video. If you want to binge some more, click right here. Or if you want to get your name up on our superfan board, then all you have to do is be a member of our Joy Animal monthly membership. Details will be down below. Like and subscribe. See you soon.